time with Patri sir? Any things that that you feel that we have to learn, which had impacted you, and where we need to learn? You can share few.
Yes, as I was saying when Sir mentioned about this example of curd to
Mm,
explain,
mm,
so I got into thinking like Sir is putting up this example not for that particular person, he's putting it up for everyone.
mm,
Like we have to reach that state where we understand what our capabilities are, what is
mm,
our actual potential. Because when we are into meditation, when we are into this spiritual path, so
mm,
after a constant practice we reach a certain state where we can freely and easily share our wisdom. And
mm,
then we should not be doubting ourselves that do we really need guidance every time, or should
mm,
we become that guiding factor for others? The way
mm,
Sir said that you cannot make curd out of curd again, so if I
mm.
have become curd, I have to be in that awareness that I have become one, and then
Yes.
I have to act accordingly, not go back to like thinking that okay, I'm still the milk and I have to reach the curd. At least
Mm,
go beyond what level you have reached. Don't stay over there, or don't think that you are below that.
yeah.
Learn your capabilities and don't leave them behind. Like if
Mm,
I have earned or gained out of this spiritual path, I have some understanding, some sharings which I can easily do. Why not do it for everyone? Why to limit myself saying that what will people think?
mm,
What is my opinion going to like put up a meaning out there or send out a message in the world? There is no right and wrong. You have your own perspective, you have your own wisdom. Share it. Only
mm.
then it will broaden.
That's
If you
right.
limit there, you stay at that state, or sometimes you go stale as well. So
Mm,
have the understanding of what you have gained, what you have experienced, share it, and then move ahead on being a better version of that, of yourself. Like if
wow.
out of curd we can make out several things, so we
Mm,
need to just reach that level. At least I thought that Sir is saying indirectly that to me, that okay, you have, if you have reached that particular state, acknowledge it and go above
mm,
and beyond that.
mm.
Don't stay over there. So this is
Very,
what I understood yesterday.
very, very well said, Sneha. Beautifully said. And we could see the
Thank
energy of
you.
Patri sir in your words.
Oh, and with
Yeah.
Sir, it's like every experience is so nice. Even like it was just a jolly time that we were having around breakfast today, and
Mm,
I got this opportunity to serve breakfast
mm,
to Sir, and
mm.
I went with something to Sir, and I just asked Sir if you need a refill. Sir said in Hindi like. खोपड़ी खाली है क्या? So I said yes sir, खाली है, भरना है अभी. So yes, that also is like
Mm,
when in presence of your masters, when in
mm.
presence of such enlightened spiritual masters, you actually need to have a empty mind. Because if you
Very
go
true.
with an empty mind, then only you can like just fill it up with anything that they are spilling out of
Correct.
their cup. So yet again, see, in a joyful state also, just over a breakfast he can give such wisdom. So we
Mm.
have to be just ready to grasp it,
Open.
like,
Mm.
and yes, open, and with that empty mind we should be there, not
Very,
filled with thoughts or anything. So
very good. Very good. Can
it's
you can
really
you
nice.
also can you also share about a cooking experience with Patriji? What did you?
Okay. The first statement when I came back yesterday, I told to my mom that in my life, I have never been so fast at cutting vegetables or
Mm.
making chapatis, because sir wants things in a certain way and you have to do that. But
Right.
the energy with which he is there, like
Mm. Mm.
the kind of energy he puts into cooking that food, the love that is there,
Mm.
because it's not about being specific in cutting that vegetable or making the round chapatis or something. It is
Mm.
the care that you are putting in being specific, so
Mm.
that the outcome is beautiful, the outcome is tasty. Like if we are cooking, the outcome has to be pleasing to the eyes as well. And
Mm.
when you are putting so much love and care and so much positive energy,
Mm.
then it has to it is mandatory that it will taste good. And
Mm.
like just being present by side of like Patri sir, I'm just
Mm.
standing over there, he's standing next to me, and it's amazing. It's like even if you don't know cooking, you are bound to make like amazing
Right.
dish out
Right.
at that particular moment, because Alekhya was also there. She was also trying her hands on chapati and everything, and she was also sharing her experience of how she has learned
Mm,
making
mm,
like amazing sambar, because the sir
mm.
told her about some principles.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly.
and it's an amazing experience.
Yeah.
Everything that even Alekhya was sharing, or sir was sharing, was like, and I think when sir was also resting, his
Mm.
silence was also so filled with energy. Like, you
Very.
have a sense of peace around there in that place, even if there are 20-25 people gathered, but sir is present over there and he's not saying anything. You can connect with the silence that is there around,
Mm,
and that is, I think, what we look forward to, or what we are trying to reach through our meditative state as well. So
mm,
I was like amazed, like I could now actually understand like how people thrive to be in presence of masters, because when I met sir earlier, i was
mm.
not I was not that open at my mind, so I could not understand. But now I could actually feel the energies. I could actually uh, grasp the messages that were coming from that silence, or sir's music, or sir whatever sir was saying, whichever way sir was presenting himself in front of people, like how he had his dinner when everyone else had finished theirs.
Mm,
He
mm.
made three things, he made three dishes,
Yes.
ensuring, asking everyone over there, and like so polite and everything. It is like, if you just silently sit and observe, you are going to learn
A
so
lot of
much,
things.
so many things. Yes,
Yeah. Very good. Very good, Sneha. And I'm
I
glad
was
that
like
you have experienced
amazed.
these things. And yeah,
Yes.
it's really great that that's a lifelong learnings that we can learn in his presence. Like yeah, very good.
And I'm amazed. I'm happy that I'm able to share it with you all. Like, I thank you for actually asking me out, because sometimes it requires a person to actually bring out those experiences, because you're thinking so much, you can recalling everything, so you need someone to ask you, so that you can actually register when you
Share.
say out.
Yes, yes, yes. Good.
uh,
Good. You can go on. I mean, like we are here to listen. Maybe you can share one more or two more very interesting things. Yeah.
Um, okay. That is one which I shared, the profound one. And yes, like I think when we were cooking together, and sir was meticulous and conscious about everything that was going into the dish,
Mm,
I think it was not just about cooking. It was about, like, I thought it was like about life as a whole.
mm-hmm,
Because if we compare our life with a particular dish, like going on throughout in our life day by day,
mm,
whatever we keep on adding is the actual outcome of how we are, how we feel throughout our life. So
mm,
we need to be very cautious, meticulous, and very specific about what we are feeding our mind with,
mm,
what we are feeding our body with. It's
mm,
not only about our mind, whatever we are feeling our gut with. So
mm,
that kind of precision, if we bring down in every day of our life, if we
mm,
actually work towards this, how beautiful can our life be? So it's not
mm,
only about cooking that I thought about that time. Like, even the pace at which sir made us work,
mm,
like as I felt that I have never done this before in my life, so why not do it? Why not
mm,
sometimes go in a fast pace or fast mode and grasp things very quickly?
mm,
Why to be laid back? Sometimes if it is required, just gear up yourself,
mm,
grasp everything, learn everything, like at a click, and feed
mm.
yourself with good thoughts, learn as much as you can, so that your
Mm.
life is beautiful the way you want it.
Mm.
So this is also a thought which came into my mind when I was
Yes.
like there
Yes.
beside sir. And the way everyone over there who were there, everyone who was participating, everyone wanted to add something.
Mm.
Like sir is there and they are like basking in his energy, so everyone was energetic. Everyone wanted to do something or the other.
Mm.
So how one person can influence a group of person to do things collectively,
Mm.
it was just a matter of having dinner and going back to their respective places, but everyone wanted to contribute in that moment.
Wow.
So so in this spiritual path also, if we are with a group, we should be taking the contribution of each and every one, be it like just a small task of handing over a glass of water to someone, or just
Mm,
handing over a chapati to someone.
mm,
So that also added and beautified that moment. So
mm,
in this journey,
mm,
collectively we all can grow. So we should be taking feedback of everyone, we should be very attentive of everyone, listening to them, learning from them. So this
mm.
is all what adds up and makes our life a beautiful dish, I would say.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Wow.
that is what I thought.
Beautiful, beautiful sharing, Sneha. Like we should, yeah, we should include. It should be, everything should be inclusive. We should not be like alone doing, like standing out, being in the limelight. We should all contribute, and we should always, Sir has so much reverence to each and every person. Like everybody is a great, great master. He knows that. And the way he connects to people, seeing them, each and every person as special.
Yes.
When you are there, you're special. When I'm there, I'm special. So he doesn't differentiate that, oh, she's special, she's not special, like that. He treats everybody equally. So
Right.
the collective, how he includes everybody is very amazing, the energy. And yeah.
So true.
Yeah, so lot of things to learn from him. And thank you, Sneha. You had shown a glimpse of what had happened in these 2 days, and I'm very, very happy.
Yes, I'm indeed happy. I'm more happy like while sharing it. I think that can be like that would be evident from my voice also. So
Yes, yes, yes. So much energy we could experience. Yeah, wow. Wonderful, wonderful. I will have that experience when I go to India in
yes,
Dhyanamahachakram. Yes.
absolutely. We are waiting like when you are going to come.
I'm coming on December 11th.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're coming.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
really?
We
Wow,
will see.
wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Great. So, without any delay, Sneha, thank you. First of all, thank you once again for sharing these beautiful stories, and we make sure that we implement it in our lives.
Yeah.
These few things, which the 4 points which you have shared, we will surely implement.
Wow.
And very thanks to Patri sir for being
Yes.
always a great inspiration for everybody, and for me as well. And Sneha, today's session is about air consciousness, and you are our master. You are our guide. So I request everybody to bring incense sticks, or like you lit some aroma around you. There must be a nice aroma around you, so that Sneha will guide us into this air consciousness today. So without delay, Sneha, the stage is yours.
Thank you, Madhu. And
Yeah.
before diving into our session today, I would like to thank everyone, Usha ji, Uman ji, Devasmita ji, for your wonderful feedback. Thank you so much. So, as Madhu already shared, today we deep dive into our inner self and on this journey of understanding the natural elements. As we embark on this journey today to understand the air element, I would now request all of you to take a comfortable posture. If you have burnt a incense stick or a candle around you, please ensure to keep it at a safer distance so that your mind does not get diverted while meditating or being bothered about the incense stick or candle being burning around. Acquire a comfortable posture, sitting with your back straight, with your legs crossed, your palms clasped, fingers into fingers, and gently resting your hands over your lap. Being aware of the aromas around you, the candles releasing this calming aroma, encouraging your mind to focus, helping you to get into the right mindset before you begin. Feeling very comfortable in your physical body, in your physical form. You will now find your eyes gently closing onto themselves. Relax and focus on your breath. Completely aware of your in breath and your out breath. Breathing in, acknowledge the energy that is flowing up. Air is the element we are now focusing on. Air has been linked to the thoughts that come and go. Thoughts are like the breezes and the flow of air, directing our mind to think. Thoughts come to us, sometimes from within, and sometimes from other people. Our thoughts our mind and feelings, gives us our present consciousness. Understand air as the thinker, the word, the thought, and the consciousness of soul. Air is connected to breath. As we breathe, we receive. Let us open ourselves to receive the breath of life. Feel this air as you breathe in and breathe out. As you feel the fresh, pure air entering through your nostrils, feel this air, this very important element, cleansing your being, making you become more clear. Feel the power of air inside of you. As you feel the air element inside your body, be aware of the air element outside of us. The air surrounding us, touching our skin this very moment. In this present moment, there's no boundary between inner air and outer air. There is only one air element, and what's within us is simply borrowed for a few moments. Be completely present in this moment and let the air element do the required inner cleansing. As we connect more and more to the air element, so we reflect that the air element has its own course, has its own flow, which cannot be held up, which cannot be claimed, grasped, or clinged onto. However hard we try to cling to the air element, it will flow inexorably past. Leaving behind a very important lesson that clinging is futile, clinging is painful, letting go is to recognize how things are. That is the essence we need to pick up from the air element and learn to let go of our thoughts. Let go of your thoughts and beliefs and see that the world is more alive. Let go of your attachment to your physical form. Everything that has ever passed throughout this physical form, the solid matter, air, water, or energy, is now out there in the form of fields, in the form of clouds, forests, and soil. In a way, these things are me. These things are you. And because this very body is made of these things, I am them. I'm everywhere. Once we have this direct sense of interconnectedness, we are no longer separate and small. We are all but an intimate part of the vast cycle of elements. On these thoughts, with this learning, It is now time to bring back your awareness to your physical body. Bring back your awareness to the space that you are in. Once again, be aware of the aroma that you are surrounded with. As you prepare to return back, feeling deeply cleansed with the energy of air element, holding a deep sense of gratitude towards your breath, holding a deep sense of gratitude towards this feeling of oneness with all the natural elements. It is now time to return back to the ebb and flow of your breath. Bringing your awareness back to your palms, rub your palms together and gently place them over your eyes. Slowly and gradually open your eyes inside of your palms. Feeling the beautiful energy exchange. You may now release your palms. Thank you, friends. You may take your own time to return back, and whenever you feel like, you may go ahead and share your experiences with us.
Yes, Sneha.
Hi, Madhu, welcome back.
Thank you so much, Sneha. Yeah, that was very, very, very powerful meditation, Sneha. I really, really enjoyed it, and I could feel a sensation of pulsating sensations on my forehead and also on the back of my head.
Wow.
And when you were guiding us, so I could able to reflect on this word which was coming to me again and again, that limitlessness. We are all
Wow.
unlimited. The air, it should not be contained. It goes freely everywhere. So we are all unlimited beings. So this is what came to me when you were speaking about the air element, and that's really really beautiful, Sneha. Thank you so much.
That's a great message that you shared with all of us, to be limitless like the air. Wow.
Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you for sharing, Madhu.
thank you, Sneha. Thank you for guiding us. It is really, I really enjoyed it.
Wow.
It is very hard for me to come out of this state, so I'm
Thank you.
still closing my eyes and talking. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
it's
great.
okay. You can take your time, and I think everyone else is also taking their time. So I would like to take this moment and share a very short poem, like
Yes,
which is a collection of all the five elements. So, yeah, with your permission, should I go ahead?
yes, yes, Neha,
Yeah,
please.
okay. Okay. So, love is. Love is the harmonious orchestra of the universe divine. Love is the reciprocal working of the five elements that shine: sky, earth, air, water, and fire. Each play their role to protect and nurture our body, our mind, and soul. Our basic human emotion is love and compassion. They teach us together to evolve this supreme vibration. Love is sky. It is vast, serene, sunny, loving, and protective. It is omnipresent, immutable source of energy that is very effective. Love is fire. Its high flames remind us of our upteen longings and desires. It can burn our imperfections and allow us to rise higher and higher. Love is air. We breathe in air of life with love and a happy sensation. We breathe out love in our breath, spreading positive vibrations. Love is water. It changes its flow and expressions, showing compassion with passing time. It changes its shape, manifestations, and route as per incline. Love is earth. It is abundant, humble, patient, giving and sacrificing with great ease. It rolls high and low like the lofty mountains and the deep valleys. Love is life. Life is love. Thank you.
Wow, wow, it has everything in it, Sneha.
Yes, I
Yeah, all.
just it's so overpowering, right? Like it's
Mm,
written by some Dr. Pushpa. I just like got it
mm,
over Google, and I thought it is worth sharing since we are discussing the elements here.
wonderful sharing. Wonderful. Thank you for sharing that, Sneha. Yeah,
Thank you once again, Madhu,
yeah.
for giving this opportunity.
Yeah. So we have Usha. Yes, Usha.
Yeah, wonderful session, Sneha, as always.
Thank you,
Like
Ushaji.
Madhu said, I didn't want it to come. It's like, yeah, hard to describe, and it was wonderful.
Wow,
Mm.
Thank you
Thank you.
so
thank
much.
you, Ushaji.
Yeah, I shouldn't be saying this, but we miss you, Sneha.
Oh, I miss this energy as well.
Yeah, it's like one should not keep on holding to people, but yeah, I'm shameless, so I'm like, oh, it's okay. Sorry.
It's okay. We need not be sorry.
Yeah,
That's good.
thank you. Thank you, Madhu, of course.
Thank you, Usha. Yeah. Yeah, we will have, if Sneha is available, we will have Sneha in the coming days as well.
Of course, with like pleasure.
So here our friend Basmita and Meena had also written in the chat box, Sneha, that
Oh, wow.
beautiful meditation and vibrant voice and
Oh, wow.
energy. And the Basmita is also from Odisha. She
Oh,
wrote that
wow.
there was lots of vibrations within me. I felt lots of energy flowing through me. I felt sensation on my forehead. Today's meditation very very powerful. Thank you, Sneha.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you, Debasmita ji. Thank you so much,
yeah.
Meena ji.
And
Thank
Mridula ji had said, thank you, Sneha.
Thank you, Mridula ji. Thank you so much.
Yeah, great.
Wow.
Yes. Well, yeah. So thank you once again, Sneha. Yeah, I know it is very late in India, but you came up and you shared your time and wonderful wisdom of what what we can implement in our lives through Patriji's teachings and also this guided meditation of air consciousness is wonderful, wonderful. Many, many thanks to you, Sneha.
Thank you, Madhu, for giving me this opportunity, and thanks everyone for sharing their energies with us today.
Thank
Thank you so
you.
much.
Thank you. Thank you. So, friends, tomorrow we will have Master Nilima once again. So, she will be sharing on not it won't be the element consciousness, but this thought came to Nilima that we'll be speaking on animal consciousness. So, she will be speaking about animal consciousness tomorrow. So, yeah, at this same time. And if still, if everybody have time, still, should I read a story, or if you want to just be in that state of meditating? And I know today is a weekend. If you want to just enjoy, just let me know.
No, no, we are ready to hear.
Always in for a story, Madhu, definitely.
Thank you, Isha. Thank you, Sneha. Yeah, this is again. I already read these stories, but since our Usha had insisted me or asked me to read this book, The Tower of Success, I want to read it again. Wonderful stories it contains. So today's story is very important again. It is about the birthday present. The day was very special for the daughter of the sage. It was her 20th birthday. According to the customs of ancient China, this marked the end of adolescence and the beginning of adulthood. The sage gave her a birthday present. She was excited and could not resist asking, "What is it?" "That is for you to discover on your own," the sage replied. "Open it tonight after you have quieted your mind through meditation." She followed the instructions to the letter. Alone in her room that evening, she composed herself and unwrapped the present. She found three exquisitely crafted boxes to be opened sequentially. She opened the first box and found a beautiful mirror inside. She took it out and saw herself reflected. She smiled, and her reflection smiled back, showing pretty dimples. On one edge of the mirror, there were small words engraved in the glass. "The present you." She nodded in satisfaction. She looked at herself for another moment and then set the first box aside. She opened the second box. It contained a skull carved from crystal. This startled her. Why did the sage give her a symbol of death for her birthday? Thoughts of mortality were so sad and depressing. She examined the skull closely and saw small words etched into its forehead. "The future you." She frowned, feeling perplexed. She turned her thoughts to the third box. What was in it? Could it be something beautiful like the mirror? Or could it be something scary like the skull? She hesitated. Then, overcome by curiosity, she opened the third box. It contained a figurine of the Buddha. In the light of the room, it seemed to shine with a warm glow. There was a timeless quality about its serene expression, and it gave her a feeling of comfort and calmness. She looked for words similar to the ones on the mirror and the skull and found an inscription: the eternal you. She began to realize that this was no ordinary birthday present. There was a deeper meaning in three boxes that she was just beginning to grasp. The sage's real gift was not the physical objects at all. It was a lesson she needed to explore and discover on her own. So, the meaning here is, friends, this story gives us an example of such wordless teachings. Rather than lecture his daughter using many words, but probably to little effect, the sage chose to convey his lessons in the form of three exquisitely crafted boxes. The present you. The first box may appear to be a lesson about the present moment, but there is much more to it than that. The mirror in the box is a symbol for self reflection. This is a practice where cultivators review their actions. Have they consistently acted in accordance with the life? What positive or negative consequences have they caused? Which areas of cultivation require more work? As Tao cultivators learn from their mistakes and improve themselves, the world seems to respond in kind. Just as they treat people with courtesy, people also seem to give them consideration in return. It is as if the entire world is a karmic mirror for the true self. Thus, the more we reflect internally, the better our external reflection becomes. This is the first lesson from the sage. Now, the future you. The daughter found the second box startling, even a bit frightening. This represents the difficulty we all have in learning life lessons from death. The sad and depressing nature of death that she thought about is a reference to the Buddhist teachings on suffering. As sentient beings, we cannot help but become aware of mortality as we age. This is a burden that can sometimes be too much to bear. The sage's lesson about death speaks to its inevitable finality. At 20 years of age, the daughter was young and vibrant, but her youth and vibrancy mattered not at all to the relentless march of time. Given the passage of enough years, she would become old and one day nothing more than a bag of bones. The sooner we accept the finality of death, the sooner we can turn to the more important question of how to live. Our time in this world is not only finite, but also very short. Many people do not wake up to this realization until they are well into their sunset years. Tao cultivators must train themselves to reach the same understanding as soon as possible. Life is far too precious to waste. Now, the eternal you. The third box is the sage's most important message of all. It is about the ultimate purpose of human existence. Why are we here? What are we supposed to do while we are here? Surely, our purpose cannot be just to produce another generation. Such a purpose can be fulfilled by any living thing and does not require human existence. We are here to do what human existence enables us to do: elevate our spiritual selves through learning. This spiritual elevation has many names, but regardless of our different labels and descriptions, we're all pointing to the same thing. It is a state of ultimate awakening and pure compassion. The sage used the figurine of the Buddha to represent it, and his meaning is clear. Many people think of the Buddha as a deity. The Buddha is a human being, no difference in essence from you and me. When we honor the divinity of the Buddha, it is not to elevate the Buddha into godhood. Rather, the real meaning is to recognize within ourselves the same divinity of the true self, which is undergoing an unfolding process even as we speak. If the true self is like the moon, obscured by clouds, then the unfolding process is like the clouds moving away and dissipating gradually. When we finally return to the true self, it will be like the moon being fully revealed in all its heavenly glory. This is the meaning of Buddhahood, our ultimate purpose and the final lesson of the present. Now, the real gift. The sage intended the three boxes to be understood one after another and then together as one entity. Each box is a lesson that builds on the previous level of understandings. Collectively, the lessons gives us a guide to lifelong spirituality that takes us step by step through the following. Become mindfully aware of karmic consequences. It's the first one. Become mindfully aware of karmic consequences. Every word or action, no matter how trivial, has an impact. It is up to us to determine the impact we want to have and shape what we say and do accordingly. This is the basis for the other steps. Now, the second one, see life and death clearly to really appreciate the marvelous opportunity we have. This is an advanced practice where cultivators at a higher level realize that there is more to the Tao than just going with the flow. They waste no time at all in using the flow to direct their journey. Now, the third point, realize that the Buddha is something to become, not just to revere. The cultivation of awareness and clarity will lead us to the path to enlightenment. The more we follow this path, the more we will resonate with a profound sense of serene comfort. This will happen naturally when we live in fulfillment of the ultimate purpose. The birthday is a celebration of birth, and the daughter's birthday is a symbol for spiritual rebirth. Just as she passed from adolescence into adulthood, we also have an opportunity at this moment to make another transition into the next level of spiritual growth. The most meaningful present of all for such an occasion would be everlasting wisdom for a lifetime. This is what the sage gave, not only to his daughter, but also to us. We may not have the mirror, the skull, or the ring in our hands, but we have received the real gift in the heart. Let us quiet the mind before opening this present. Once unwrapped, it will live on within us eternally. That's all, friends. Wonderful, wonderful present. Amazing.
Yes, Madhu, indeed. It was really wonderful.
Thank you, Usha. Yes.
Thank you, Madhu, for such a read. Wonderful read, sorry.
Thank you, Usha. Wow.
Thank you, Madhu. It was nice, such a nice story.
Wow.
And
Thank you, Mridulaji.
I had to come out of my silence. I just so deeply moved.
Wow.
Um, was wondering if you had the time to post the three things. I want to read them and
I'll
remember
do
them.
that. I'll do that. I'll write it and I'll post it in the group. Yes.
Thank you. I
Thank you.
wonder every time something, just to remind
Yes.
myself. Thank you.
I'll post the entire story. Yes. It will be interesting to read for everyone.
Yeah, especially the last 3 points, they
Yeah,
just
the
stuck
real
with me.
gifts.
Yeah,
Right.
the actual, and then the little,
Mm.
the meaning behind each,
Yes.
the 3 points that you said.
Yes. Yes.
Just I need to refresh myself,
I will
you
do
know.
that. Yes, I'll
Thank
do
you.
that. Thank you,
Thank you.
Mridulaji. Yes. Ram, you want to say something?
Well, I missed Master Sneha session. I just want to say thanks to her and very happy to have her after some time in this group. So thanks a lot, Sneha ji, for being here. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for this opportunity to be here. Thank you.
Sneha, you're still here. I thought maybe you left because it's late. So thank you. I second Ram's thank you.
Thank you, Mridula ji.
And somebody said we probably shouldn't say, but we're going to say anyway. We miss you. We love you and thank you for today.
Yeah.
Oh, I do love you, everyone. Wow, thank you, thank you, Mridula ji.
Thank you, Sneha, once
And thank
again.
you, Madhu, for the amazing wisdom that you have shared. And yes, thanks to Mridula ji also for asking to be posted on the
Group.
group so that it can be a reminder for every one of us.
Yes, yes, I will do that. I'll do that.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
Sneha.
And
Thank you.
okay, so
Yes.
sorry, just one more thing. Like when you said, like sometimes we pick the wisdom also from the silence of the
Mm,
master. So
mm.
as I said, like from the silence of Patrisa, we also could learn so much. So I could connect with that. Thank you.
Thank you, Sneha. Yeah, it's true. Yeah. I think today the story was very apt.
Yes, for
Very
me it
apt.
was.
Whatever we have shared before, the story conveyed everything, all the points and everything. Yeah.
So true, so true.
Yeah. So, yeah. Mm. Thank you once again, Sneha. And friends, we will all see each other again tomorrow evening at the same time. Till then, have a lovely day, a lovely evening, and a lovely night. Namaste all. Bye bye.